you're having a lovely day so far. I have a new idea for a project. A little background is that I was listening to a podcast about like your rich life or whatever, thinking about what it would look like. And in my idea, I would have a separate space for me to read and do all my hobbies and relax and just have like a cozy room all to myself. We live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and my office is shared with my boyfriend's because I work hybrid, he works from home, and so my desk and area is all kind of like with his and stuff. And so I didn't think it was possible in this area until I looked at our spare closet. Now I know what you're thinking. It's a closet. I know what you're also thinking. It is full of random crap. But I think I see potential. Now I've always loved small spaces. Like when I was younger, I used to like climb in laundry hampers because I like the idea of feeling contained. Anyways, I was reading in the bath and I was all cozy sitting. I had my candles and stuff, and I realized that I really like the containment and the idea that I can kind of like escape to my own world. And because when I try and read like in our living room, I see the kitchen, I think about cleaning the kitchen, and then I see my plants and think I need to water my plants, and it's the kind of thing where I just have 1,000 different reminders. And then also the TV's right there, and so I'm like, well, let me pull up YouTube to put on the cute fireplace that I like to have on, but then I get distracted. So I'm thinking that I can make my own little cozy area to be kind of, fulfill this need to have like my own cozy space. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do it with the closet. Good morning, sort of. It is 3:02 on the day after I initially talked to you about my plan for my closet reading nook. And so far this morning, I have done a little laundry and cleaned the apartment a little bit. I don't know, I felt like I was cleaning forever, but I only got like a few sections done. Anyways, and I cooked. But all that to say is now I'm getting started in full force. So I'm gonna start by pulling everything out of the reading nook closet. Wish me luck. So starting this project, spirits were high. This was definitely the peak of my motivation. I was so excited to get started because I have stared at this closet for so long, and I've tried organizing it but it just never has really stuck. So here I am moving all of the clothes out to our main closet, and then I started by just kind of moving some of the big pieces out into the main part of the bathroom, trying to create some space so I could finally actually walk into the closet. So check in, I've cleared out all of the clothes. I've got around the stuff taking out the floor space. And man, does this stuff just expand and expand and expand. It's kind of crazy. I'm trying to think what my next game plan is. Because there's a lot of stuff I have to go through, especially this entire shelf. Yeah, you can see that. Anyways, this entire shelf has just like a lot of bins of random bits and bobs that have, just found no home in the past year. So I will need to do like this in its own section. Other things I still need to do are to reorganize all of the like boxes up here. I had an idea, I don't know if it'll work, but we will try it, is to hang I have this blue velvet fabric, but I also have other fabric that I could use should that not work out. I'm thinking of trying to like drape it over these bars, like hang it and then drape it over the bars so that you can't see the boxes when I'm in here, and then also make it hopefully feel a little bit cozier. I think adding low lighting will also help. There are no outlets in here, but I think I can thread an extension cord from the office over there. So that should be good. Yeah, right now I'm kind of just moving everything from here into the bathroom, which is just showing me how much stuff we have. I don't know. I wish you guys could talk to me in real time. Tell me what to do. Okay, next I'm gonna get the top situated. And once the top, okay, and that'll help me move some other things as well, which means I need to get a ladder. Okay, I think I got the boxes all settled. I kind of want like a little reward or the fun part of the project, and so I'm trying to get out my fabric, but it is at the bottom of this bin. Okay, and then I'm gonna see if that's like long enough for my idea for covering up all of that. We'll see. I thought we could chat a little bit as I'm doing this part of the project. I was super excited because I thought that I had left this stuff at my parents' house, and I think this might get feel a lot more professional / work better than me trying to tie twine around the screws that I threw in. Okay, I am very excited though. I'm very attached to this idea now. The idea originally came to me in a dream. I was like, wow, I'd love to be like a 10. And honestly, this whole thing I think kind of comes from like a childhood Narnia type. I would love, there was this closet in our basement of my parents' house that was under the stairs, and I loved hanging out in there. So I always thought it was so magical. And then since I've become an adult, I've dreamed of like painting it and make it like a fun hideaway for kids. But you know what? I think I deserve a little magic in my life too. Okay, so I measured it as 22 inches between the center screw and the outside one. Okay, so let's put our first. I'm not the best at like measuring or looking things up. I usually like to just kind of figure it out, and then if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, we'll see. One side of these thingamabobbers is like this, and the other side is flat like this, and then you have the compressing madui, and then they put them together and they make it nice and like clasp the edges of the fabric, which is good too because this fabric is stretchy, and so I think that'll be a lot more stable, and then it'll also be easier to like take it up and down for when we want to access the boxes. Please work. All right, didn't quite like cut through the fabric, but it's definitely secure, and so that's progress. No. Oh. I'm much better at like doing my hobbies and creating things when it's for other people, because I have to do it because it's like for birthday or something like that, and you know, I don't know, it just feels like a waste of time to make things for myself versus making them for others who can enjoy them. Probably something I should work on. This is for myself. This is progress. Let's just skip towards where I'm trying to put it up. Okay, I think it's working. That seemed to work much better. I'm happy with that progress. Excited about that. It looks very cute. I think it'll look even cuter when I have some lamps and like low lighting stuff that can kind of like illuminate it from below. And then we still have storage. So I'm gonna take a small break because I'm so hot and tired. So I brought out all of the little doodads and bits and bobs and stuff, and I am going to sit on the couch, watch some YouTube, try and go through and organize them. All right, let's do a quick update. So sorting through all the different like bins of randomness that I had actually drained me so quickly. I don't know why that was, but I have definitely been flagging for the past hour or two. It should not have taken me that long, and I'm so tired now. It is 7:43, so if I started at 3. That's almost 5 hours now that I've been working on this. I sat in it for like just a few minutes, just contemplating and thinking about what I wanted to do. My original goal was to buy as little as possible and reuse as much of the like random furniture and things that we had in the closet as possible. So A, not to be wasteful, B, to make it like a cheap project. But there are a few things I definitely want. I want string lights. So I have this really cute wand thing. I'll show how it works when I put it up. But my mom got it for me when I was in college, and it's a wand. You press like a little button and it'll make a twinkling sound and then turn on your twinkle lights for you. So I think low lighting would be good. And for that, I also need a longer extension cord. Since there are no outlets within the closet, I need to like wire some, get some way to get outlets over there. Which I also want to put like a little speaker in there and some other things, maybe like a diffuser. So that all would be really good. Other things, okay, wish list things. Like I'd love to have like a nicer chair. I was considering putting this yellow chair. Yeah, this yellow chair there, but that is our living room chair. But it's cool because it like folds down, which would be really fun. Because then it's like a little bed type thing, and it could be almost like a bench. So I might like try and see how that fits in there, and then see whether I want to get something similar. I do have these like fold out seatbelt like woven type things that are quite comfy actually, but like not quite the aesthetic that I want, but it definitely works. So worst case scenario, I just have those for now. Other things that I just want like little bits and bobs to make it cozy. It is yeah, maybe like a really cute small rug would be fantastic as well. So I just checked, and Home Goods closes at 9:30, Target closes at 10, so I might do that and hope that that kind of inspires me. This is the third time now that I'm trying to record this. I was trying to show you my little Tamagotchi and I keep messing it up. But long story short is that I can't believe that I got 7,000 steps not leaving my apartment today. Just between like organizing stuff and cleaning the apartment and stuff. So I was going to do this to get the 7,000 steps, but I already hit it, which is exciting, but I still want to get a little treat. Okay, so here is what I ended up getting. I only ended up getting the lights because, like I said, I want a small treat, but I did do a lot of scoping for other things. Also, it was late, so I didn't have enough time to feel like I could really fully make the decisions, because the things that I think will transform the space most are a rug, and then I was looking at the chairs at Home Goods, like the swivelly chairs, because that would be really fun to curl up in, but those are really expensive. And so I started looking at the benches, which I think could be a really good option, because that could like kind of fill that space to the left and even go under the little like cubby thing too. I didn't find any rugs I was like in love with. And then I think the throw pillows will also help a lot. As far as lights, well, start off, I got this extension cord. Hopefully 15 feet is enough. That was the longest I had. And then I got 2 sets of just these normal string lights that I want to like wrap around the pole things. And then I got these, which were so expensive. I did not realize how expensive they were going to be until I was checking out, but that was kind of my beat. I don't know. On the one hand, I feel like I had vines hanging in my college room in my college house, and on the one hand, I do think it looks a little young and maybe not as an adult space. But on the other hand, I am building a reading nook in a closet, so how adult is that room going to be anyways? I'm very pleased. I feel like it's feeling more magical already, especially with the little wand that does wonders. And yeah, I'm loving it. I got some command hooks now, and so I'm going to try and hang these and see how those look. Hello. So I thought I would do a little update from inside the current closet, and I was trying to plan out what I wanted to do furniture wise, but I decided, and I was looking at a bench. I was thinking a bench to fill out the space from like this wall, the space I'm sitting in now, all the way into that cubby. But then I was talking to my boyfriend and a friend, and they had the great idea to do a chaise lounge because it has like the one-sided, so that I could have a little support on this side and then it would still go all the way over there. So I started looking up those because I didn't see any at Home Goods. And then I was also looking at the rugs on Amazon because I didn't like any of the ones enough at Target. There were some really soft ones, but they weren't exactly right. So I put in an order after a lot of searching. I was debating between two chaise lounges. One, which was definitely aesthetically better. It fit like the royal tower type vibe with princessy that I wanted. Definitely went really well with the blue velvet because it is blue velvet. I'll put a picture up. But in the end, I thought it probably wasn't going to be as comfortable as this next one, which was a bit of a dark horse. It looks bizarre. And I don't know. It's a mattress brand. It looks very comfy. Everyone's like, the reviews said that people really liked it. And the goal of this room is, even though it's sort of, I'm vlogging it, the goal is for it to be my safe space and really cozy. So I got that one. And then I got this really cute rug. That was kind of first instinct what I liked the best and then what my friend liked the best, even though I debated between like 10 different rugs for a long time. So I think once we get that in here and then the chaise lounge or whatever, it will really warm up the space and start to be coming together. You will never believe what's here. Actually, you can probably guess, since I believe I told you the only two things that I ordered, and one of them is slightly larger than this, although it does come compressed, so we'll see how that turns out. Oh, it looks soft. I'm really pleased because I wanted it to be soft, but this like pattern doesn't often come in soft rugs, but I want to be able to like sit on the floor, spread out, and have that as an option. So my idea is that this will inspire me to finish up the cleaning, because I'm not going to be able to put it down until I finish putting everything away, and then I'll load my books afterwards. That's another treat. Well, that one's like half treat, half work, because it is both fun, but also a bit of a pain. It's always this point in the project where I'm almost done that I really feel myself lagging, but I know that the end is so near. However, it's really hard not to like just want to quit. So let's see. I ended up getting the 4x6 rug. I was debating between 3x5 and 4x6. So the room theoretically can support 4x6, that's how big it is. But 3x5 might have, well, they were cheaper, but I did want kind of the whole space to be covered. This is interesting, slightly lighter than I thought. I wanted it to be dark to like absorb the light and make it feel really healthy. Okay, I don't even know how to show this. It feels really big. Okay. Right now I'm going through the extra fabric I had in my fabric bin. I'm trying to condense it all down to this one bin at the bottom. Also, the rug, so soft. I am having a blast just sitting here, hanging out. Long story short, I have a few items that I'm no longer altering, but I really liked, for a long time, I liked the idea of reusing fabric from other garments and making new things, but I haven't done it in a long time. But I have all these t-shirts from this project that I made for DJ, where I sewed him some pants. He's vegetarian, and so the pants have like these really colorful stripes on the side that are proportionate to the bars in a graph for the CO2 emissions for each like type of meat, and then like plant crops. So I have these leftover t-shirts. Some of them are like t-shirts I have culled from my own collection, that some of them are like sort of sentimental, so I don't know if I really want to give them away, but they are just sitting in a bin. So I was thinking it would be cute to do like a quilted pillow or something like that, where I can get the quilt squares from these However, I would need to actually do it. But maybe I'll be inspired now. Being surrounded by like, that's my sewing cart, and then I have my paint cart. This room is supposed to be kind of like a source of inspiration for me, so I just need to figure out where I'd put them. And then I have a few things that still need to come back in here that are still in the bathroom, but I'm kind of hoping to either get cuter bins to put on here so that they don't like disrupt the aesthetic, or to find somewhere else to put them. So that's what I'm doing now. If I weren't renting, I would 100% paint this like a mural on there, because this is where my reading chair is going to be. And so when you're like laying down here, you could just look up at the mural. I feel like these do not go with the vibe, so I'll have to figure out what to do. Although maybe they do, because this is really just me healing my inner child, so I don't know. Good morning. Today is the day I'm finishing the book nook. I have actually been using it in the new weird chair for quite some time. Not quite some time, a few days, but I will have sat in it for hours and I'm still deciding. So here's the deal. I'm trying to rearrange a little bit. So I really was so productive in the little bouncy chair, even though I did not like it and like got this to replace it. I don't know how much I'd be able to write in this. I feel like this chair is definitely more of a relaxing situation, and I do not like having the leaves right there because it bumps my arm and I get annoyed with it. So I'm gonna see if I can move that to this side, which we'll see how that works because this has been my opening door. So I'm basically just kind of gonna try and flip the room and return the other chair to this location and see how that goes. So quick break, we went to this little cute LaCroix pop-up event for South by Southwest, and it was really fun. But here is kind of where things are. I don't think I can fit both carts in here and fit the chair. That's just, but over here we have this, and it's good because this is the only door that can open without messing up this, because whenever you open that door, it pulls this down for some reason. So I'm going to cover this in a white blanket and make it cuter, and then pick a cart to move out of here and start decorating the shelves. The books are in and it's pretty much done. So, final tour. Alright, over here you saw this. I have my little dragon and my little nook. I put some books up there. I'm hoping they won't fall on my face. I will update if they do. And then here's the main bookshelf. I have my typewriter, my quill. I have my little dragon friend. And then, of course, the Power Shadows. The top is all writing, craft books, and then journals. Here's some nonfiction. And then here's, mostly these are to be read, TBR books. Same with over there. So I have a lot more books. I definitely could fill the shelf over, like I could fill it and then fill it again. But all of those books, like my favorite books, I have on shelves that are on the wall beside my bed. So I need to decide whether I want to transfer those or what I want to do with that. I kind of like the idea of having at least a little space, so when I'm sitting there I can have a place for my tea. Over here we have my paint cart. Here I have 2 candles, the little wand to turn on our twinkle lights, and then a lighter. And then over here I have this blanket my aunt and uncle got me, which has all, this is like the words in The Power of Shadows on it. And so here's my little writing area. We have the books I'm reading now, my Kindle, and then in here I have some annotating stuff. So, and then my little book thing that stamps it and says like, from the Library of Abby Geigerman. Personal embosser, I don't know what it's called. So there's that, and it's a little book table. Oops. So yeah, this kind of finishes the transformation, I guess. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.